Are you looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Well, greetings all. Thank you for joining us. Tonight's channeling. Tonight we'll try a little bit of, it's kind of like a makeup day. Usually I channel a being do a message for a little bit. Of course I'm changing colors, so that's all part of the new setup, I guess. Another thing, usually we did before for requests, and if anybody has a request, we'll please make yourself known, if that's okay. I don't know what that is. Hadeans? I have to look that up.
Yeah, of course, Reptilian Jesus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just thank you for putting that out there. Anybody else, Santa Claus, or at it, Easter Bunny.
He actually exists, but I think it's Joe himself, so you could just let him talk.
There you go.
How about Mother Teresa? Sorry. Could we summon Mother Teresa?
Mother Teresa?
David Bowie?
David Bowie. Oh, I think that's possible tonight. For a long time, I felt he was crossing over for a while. Took him a while, but I think he's there now. Mother Teresa, David Bowie. Okay. Sounds good. Well, alright, we'll just give it a shot. We're just this will be like an old format for right now. Usually do messages, but we can hold off on that. You know, feels right. Alright, we'll just all those requests. We'll I got one that just came through. Okay. Alright, thank you all for being here. Go for probably an hour. I don't think we'll do messages in the beginning. We'll probably just jump right in to questions. So, but there will be an entity. Imagine that I'll have something to say. It won't be as long. As my feelings. Yeah, it's a little bit more looser than usual. And I'm changing colors, so that's okay. Somebody has to do it. So. Okay, blessings all, and here we go. Greetings. I am SHA. Blessings to you. I'm a reptilian hybrid that's been connecting to you every once in a while from another Earth. We bid you greetings.
And your own ego.
Thank you. A moment. Do you have a message for your Earth as you move forward into this new paradigm of thinking? You will see much of the dark let go in certain areas. As our energies, as alien energies, your energies, as more, I should say, positive energies, moves into your Earth realm, the dark will become more, try to keep themselves alive, become more active in certain areas. Not necessarily will affect you, but it will try to, because it knows there's a shift going on, and it's going to do whatever it can to survive. So expect, as for the harshness of human nature, in some degree, not all, but in some places of your world, it will increase. Yes, we realize that many areas where there is much tension already, your Middle East, areas in Europe. One area that we are looking at this time is Russia, where we see as much targeting in that area at this time by those terrorist groups. But, not to say that will happen, but do expect movement there because of those running your Earth show at this time. To bring down the vibration, Russia is a very important area of a high vibration. Many there are very open-minded, and obviously there are energies that wish to bring them down. But they will not be successful, but they will try. So Russia is an area that we do, there is much attention there, but there's much attention across your planet altogether. But as you move forward, there's angelic beings, energies to pull into your space, such as the angels, to bring them into your, as you go through hard times, call on the angels, not just for a message for healing, but to, I wouldn't say infusion in some regard. It is more of an embrace as you go through this, to give you a message to release the anger, the misfortune that you are going through. Yes, some still have a harshness of holding on to their belief systems of pain. Sometimes you need pain. You need to go through these things, but also there are avenues to release them also. But sometimes easier said than done. We understand that. That is all. I do not have any messages for your, as for answering questions. I do have messages over. I do not have any, I'm not here to answer questions at this time. There's others that have a message and question answering questions. beings. Oh, it's just such a joy for me to be here. You might know me as, I have many names. You might know me as Mother Teresa. I send you so much gratitude. Remember, as you move on, move forward, you are going through many healings, but this is your journey. You chose before you come here, but you know this. But many wonder why I chose this. To become more than you were before you enter this earth, to expand, to be more knowledgeable than when you entered this earth. I have many aspects across your world at this time. Healing aspects here in your 3D world. Reiki masters, etc. There's many of me here. I am just here to do God's work and to assist you in doing His work also. So you connect more for a positive or connect to whatever you wish. As long as you know what you're connecting to is what's most important. You are not judged anywhere. You are judging yourself if you feel you're judged at all. Isn't that the truth of it? You feel like you're being judged by others when you're the biggest critic of yourself. If there is questions for me, I'd be happy to answer them.
Yeah, Miguel, you have the first question.
Oh, phone left. Okay. Hello, Mother Teresa. How are you?
Thanks. I'm doing well.
Thank you for coming today.
We realize you and I connect on the other side quite often. In Astral, we connect quite a bit. You might not remember it.
Yeah, I don't remember. That was going to be my first question.
Well, after today, you will be able to see me more often.
Okay, very nice. My second question is, are there any messages from my guides or angels or anybody?
Your message is that you are very patient, and your guides love that about you. Continue on your patience. Your patience makes you a better person. Yes, there might be times when your patience are tested, but you're still expanding more than you realize as your patience are tested. At work and at home, mostly at work, it seems to be tension here and there that is not needed by others because they're going through their own maze of understanding. As you guys say, they are trying to figure themselves out. Of course, they have a long ways for that, don't they? But they have good spirits, the most of them. But you are touching many with your kind nature. It helps bring their stress levels down. Of course, as family also, your kind nature brings their stress levels of family down also. Of course, the children, it's a little bit different because they're so high-strung at times. But obviously, with your children, you've known them in several lifetimes before this and after this lifetime. You continue to connect as father, as friend. As I see in your contract, that is. Definitely, it's in the cards. Let's put it that way. Thank you.
Thank you, Mother Teresa. Blessings to you.
Okay, SHA, you're next.
Thank you. Hi, Mother Teresa. Thanks for coming through.
Yes.
Thank you. I've got 2 questions for you. The first one will be quite controversial about you. I read some articles after you crossed over. There are a lot of critics against you and also a lot of compliments about you, about the work you did while you were on Earth. So I might throw some hard question to you. My question to you would be, those critics about you, they said that during your time on Earth, that normally you would only help the people who are religious, like Catholics. And also you hold a very strong view against abortion. So what do you want to respond to these?
Much as that is very true. I understand I am not a perfect person either. Yes, I was much against abortion, but also with religions, I was very connected to the Catholic Church because of my upbringing. So yes, it was hard. You can say, yes, that is true. I discriminated towards others. But not entirely. I treated them differently, yes. Because I felt them as more my brothers and sisters. But as for, they have a right to say that, though. Obviously, I'm not a perfect person. But there are areas where, as I did this work, that's where my heart was at the time. Maybe I was blinded to the whole paradigm. But I did what I could for that lifetime. But my work continues now on the other side, where there is no divide at all. I see life more clearly than I did on your planet.
Are you still a very religious person, or you probably see things quite different when you are in spiritual form?
Yes. Yes, I was even in my lifetime, I was very religious. So very narrow-minded. That is true. But in spirit, it's not like that anymore.
Thank you. My second question is about myself. I think I have a guide, goes by the name of Joyce, Joyce. Were you able to tap into this energy and see who she is? Thank you.
Yes, the Palladian energy. One moment. This is another aspect of you assisting you with this. Assisting you in your growth and your understanding of your incarnation here on this world. You know this, that you had many hesitations coming into this world. I'm assuming you know this. You came to this world for many reasons, but came unwillingly. But you're here on many missions, actually. And you're on them at this time. You are in the middle process of the majority of them at this time.
I see. So I always thought that guy called Joyce, she's like Syrian or Orion, and surprised that she's a Palladian. So what you mean is that Joyce is a different aspect of me?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Connected to Syrian, yes, you are correct. Connected to Syrian energies as a communicator, but much Palladian energies around this one.
Interesting. Okay, thank you so much, Mother Teresa. I wish you well. I'll pass on the mic. Thank you.
Okay, next question is from Bianca. She wants to know if she has any connections with you.
Yes. Through many reptilian reincarnations. Friendly ones. Neutral reptilian reincarnations. We all have to start somewhere, don't we?
Okay, next question is from Stacy. She wants to know her uncle that she's been doing chakra healing on is very sick. Is this one of the reasons why he's rejecting the healing, or is it the healing that's brought up the sickness?
The healing has brought up the sickness. But in a good way, it might seem negative at this time, but it will not continue. He will get better over time.
Okay. Her second question is, her mother seems to be having a difficult time in her relationship right now. Will she be finding a new love interest soon that loves her the way she deserves to be?
That will take some time. Her mother needs to lower her boundaries a little bit to become easier to connect with. She's not exactly the easiest person to get along. She has too many expectations. Bring down those expectations. That is all.
Okay. Yeah, I have a question. My name is Joe. I want to know if I have any connections with you.
I cannot be public with this communication, but yes. Positive and negative, but you could say in some regard we were like partners in crime in another lifetime. In a good way. But yes, we go way back. Yes.
And I also wanted to know what your opinion of the Catholic Church is now that you can see it for what it is.
Not very good at this time. Of course, during my lifetime, I saw it as negative also, but did not understand it completely. Now I see everything. And if I saw it during my lifetime, I would.
Je t'as un truc en direct, genre, ok. Ok. Ok.
Okay, well, thank you.
Yes.
Cynthia, you're next.
Thank you, Joe, and thank you, Mother Teresa.
Yeah.
My first question is, I've been toning here and there. Is that something I should keep on doing to help heal my chakras?
Yes, but meditation is helpful also, but yes, you are. Yes. Also, you are using sound through. There are also other sounds, like meditation music you can use also that will assist you with your chakras. For you, sound is very effective. Find the right sounds that work for you that make you feel better. And you will see you will feel your chakras heal.
Thank you very much. And my second question is, I've been trying to connect to my other aspects. Do you see me doing that soon? Connecting?
It will take time. It will mostly show up in your meditations. You have a Martian aspect at this time, but also many on other Earth, on many versions of Earth. An angel aspect also. The angel aspect would probably be the easiest one to connect with. Now you know what to look for.
Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings.
Okay, I'm gonna go do the chat questions now.
Yeah.
First question is from Crystal Eve. Do my guides have any messages for me?
Yes, you're going through a healing process at this time. You are understanding yourself more clearly than you've ever before. And you're waking up so much. So, one moment.
I can't mute her for some reason. Won't let me.
You continue on your journey as you express yourself more. Another thing is to communicate more with others, even strangers. You will know what this means over time, because your energy helps heal them. So get to know others in a community. Find one, probably mostly in your area. You will find a place somewhere where you can, what feels right to connect to others and a personal connection. This will help you so much. That is all.
Okay. Next question is from Freddie. He wants to know, what is my connection? Was he actually in the room? No, he left. Okay. Yeah, his question is, what is my connection with the unicorns, and do they have a message?
You had many past lives as the unicorns. Also many. You had many lifetimes as a mermaid, merman, in different lifetimes. I have to connect. You had many lifetimes as a merman with the mer people, where you connected to unicorns very much. It was a very close connection, brother and sister relationship in Agartha, many lifetimes, with the elementals of the Unicorn Collective. Also, you were mostly as a communication. You always had communication with the there's much interference with the Unicorn Collective. There's another part of that question I don't remember at this time.
Do you want me to reread the question, or?
There's a second part, I believe.
His second question is, do I have a connection with the Lyrans?
Well, yes, you do, but you have many lifetimes as a female, as not necessarily, yes, a female cat, as an animal. On this world and other worlds, as a, some call them pets, but that's not the right word for it, but you understand. But yes, as a winner, yes, but they're telling me they want you to know about your animal lifetimes, at least to connect to it. That is all.
Okay. Next person is Cemetery. They want to know any messages from the Blue Avians. I think they are trying to connect to me.
Yes, you had many lifetimes as a Blue Avian. They are very close connected to the Zetas, as you are. Their message is mute at this moment. They will be more clear over time when you're ready for it. At this time, they are just monitoring you at this moment when you're ready to fully connect with them. That is all.
Okay, their second question is, will I meet new people in the foreseeable future? And what was the last human life I had before this one?
Your guides want you to concentrate on this life first. Before you connect to your other lifetimes, which you've been told about, obviously you had many Zeta lifetimes. There's human lifetimes, but they don't want to go into it right now. They want you to concentrate on this life first. When you are ready to hear more of your other lifetimes, start here first and go backward. Over time, that's not a correct word, but over time the past lives will come to you on their own. There is a connection with you in the Old West in the Americas, the United States. That's all.
Okay, next question is from Crystal Eve again. How can I stay grounded and balanced energetically?
Jasmine. There are certain stones that will assist you when grounding. You will find them, or they will find you. You find a stone that feels right with your energy. It is not something that costs much, but something that will stay with you for a very long time as you go through a healing process. You have much of the past to heal. You will find the right crystals, stones that feel very, almost like family to you. Also call in the angels, they will assist you in your grounding. Archangel Michael said he will assist you.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to attempt to do the YouTube questions now. First person is Monsigne. They want to know, is there any dark energy around me?
Yes, but you're projecting much of it also because you're still new to the spiritual realms. Do not worry about it. Just ignore it. It will go away. Call in the angels. Call in God to assist you with clearing the energy around you. At this time, you're attracting it because you're finding it fascinating. But part of you is saying it's fascinating. It is a learning experience also. But it is up to you to let it go. But not to say, when I say attract, you mean you're not forcing it on you, but there is a part of you that has much interest in it, just to, it's curiosity. That is what's right. That is all.
Okay, next question is from Omar Corona. His first question is, what do the chirping spirits want around me, and what percentage of reality have I manifested?
The chirping is your guides. Also, is your guides. Also, angels are around you, assisting you. There's much Palladian energies around you. That is all I have.
Okay, next question is from the same person. What can I do to stop or prevent others from speaking what I think or doing what I think?
To ground more. Yes, your energy is all over the place, isn't it? To ground more, to protect yourself with the white light. You are interdimensional all the time. You leave your body constantly. You are everywhere, it seems. To ground is to bring yourself all back together. That is all.
Okay, the next question is from Mr. Christian, something like that. Anyway, they want to know if the Jedi are real and if they have a connection with them.
Yes, you do have a connection. There's always a connection to what is in your Hollywood. It all exists somewhere. You all have pieces here and there of yourself out there. The Jedi, there are aspects of the Jedi that is true. And so is all your literature. It all comes to life. The Jedi are from other realms of your universe. Not exactly what you see in your films, but there is something somewhat. There are connections that are somewhat identical. That is all. I must be leaving now. There's others I want you to answer questions. I must be going. Much love to all of you. Send you so much love and understanding of who you are. Blessings. beings. I am Nathaniel. Here's a slight update for your Earth human collectives. As your governments begin their purge on your humanity, as they bring out more and more entertainment into your realities to keep you away from the truth that is going on around you. Yes, entertainment is good, but it also is a distraction. We realize that many have jobs, so finding entertainment is a way of gouging, splurging on themselves. Gouging is not the correct word, but obviously these entertainment devices are there for a reason, to keep you away from yourself, to keep you from knowing yourself or anything around like that. This will not last forever. For those that are new to this information of aliens, of the spirit world, we tell you all it is okay to take a break from these you call prison mentalities in some regard. They're cages to keep you from yourself. We see you all moving forward, even those that refuse not to. They are moving forward also, because they realize there's more going on than what they see of your reality. Now, isn't that the truth? Before we go into your questions, because I realize there are many, at least to a certain degree. Many of you those that call themselves conspiracy theorists are not always 100%, but you still have an open mind more than others. There are other names to conspiracy theories, but understand this, that the maze that you are in is opening up more, but many do not believe the full truth. Yes, there are shadow governments. Yes, there are bases underground. Yes, all of this is true across your planet. The governments do work with each other, even if they don't like each other, they still work together in some regard. It is laughable on our side, to a certain degree, of how long they can keep the charade going. Is imminent for it to go down a notch quite a bit, where they do not have power over the people. We do see it releasing eventually, but it does take time. 100 years, 200 years, but it is still in the cards of your awakening process. But those of the conspiracy theory world, as they call an underworld, but you realize there's so much more to that. But those that have awakened mind, but they're not recognize the alien energies, realize their own belief systems is locking them out of the truth of themselves. We ask for those that are awakened to what is truly going on, to take a leap, take a step, to see more, to just let your belief systems take a break when this avalanche of information comes through. Yes, continue with your questions, please.
Okay, Fun, you're first.
Hello, I just wanted to know if there's a message for me.
You guys want to know that you're very connected to the reptilians, positive and negative, but in a neutral way. You're also working within the governments, also underground. You will understand more of this over time, in a positive way, to bring more of the positive information into this world. And that was not giving you too much information. That was many of you guys want you to know more, Because they want you to feel like you have more of a place in this world. Sometimes it's questionable.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand the last bit. Can you repeat that?
Your guides want you to know more about yourself, basically.
Right, thank you.
All right, next question is from Annabelle. She wants to know, what am I doing with the Zetas recently? What's our relationship?
Right now, you're a warning from them. You're a warning from them. You have many lifetimes with them, but you're warning. They're teaching you many things. Seems to be with technologies. The refreshing. When you come into this world, you forget much. So they're trying to refresh your memory of how they operate on this world and this universe. Also, they want you to know how they operate on this planet. They are giving you this information for you to make public or not. This will come through more clearly over time. That's all.
Okay, our second question is, why was I shown underground bases with the Zetas doing stuff to humans?
To expand your knowledge, well, because you had an aspect where you did the same thing, but to learn from it, not to look in a negative way, to learn from it, to not repeat the past. But it's good to know what is happening across your planet. And they have more information for you, definitely. That's all.
Okay, Carolina, you're next.
Thank you. Hello, this is Carolina.
Yes.
I just want to send out the message that I would like to give my Yael son the name of Puritan Aalok, A-A-L-O-K, meaning light of divinity in Sanskrit.
Yes, very nice.
Puritan Aalok.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And oh, thank you. My second question. I had a dream that I was at a table with it seemed like a good reptilian.
Yes.
And he was having a drink and he seemed to like me. Can you tell me anything about that dream, please?
They're showing you that they can be civilized. You realize in this Earth culture, it's not seen that they can be civilized at all. They can be very civilized, where you can talk to them without having a secret agenda, where you can talk to them like you talk to any other human. There is so much more there, but not, I don't want to go into it, but they have a kindness for you, you have an understanding of them, and over time you will be able to spread your message of who they truly are. Yes, there's a negative that's seen on reptilians. There's also a positive that's not seen very much. And they want you, over time you will understand this more. Because you'll be able to talk to them where others would be afraid. But you will not be afraid. That's all.
Oh, thank you. I understand you don't want to go into more detail. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Much love.
Much love.
Okay, yeah, my name's Joe. I got 2 questions for you real quick.
Oh, please.
Yeah, you mentioned the conspiracy stuff. I wanted to know what your opinion of Alex Jones is. Because I used to watch him and I used to get really angry and worked up about all this stuff. Now I just find it humorous.
Yes.
Entertaining.
There is so much more that we cannot go into publicly, but we can speak to you on a private basis. But what we can say publicly, that he's on the right track. He's following his destiny. There's so much more to what he is saying. He's not saying everything in public that he should be. Alien connections, I could say this, he's well aware of what is going on. As part of that, he's afraid of the alien connection. He is very real, maybe too real for him to dab on. He's afraid to probably lose his audience. But in some regard, he doesn't know what to do in the public. He is somewhat lost. But obviously, there's so much more we can go into that cannot be spoken. But in many ways, he's lost on where to go with his message. Because it's like he said everything, so now he has to keep the troops together. But he is, yes, there's a great fear there, but there's a fear that's not there either. He knows he's protected, but still the paranoia sometimes takes over his mind, where he doesn't even know what the truth is anymore. There are times where he gets lost. There is so much more to it, though.
Yeah, I don't know if you commented on it publicly, but I've been with him in reptilian facilities, and he's very different there because he listens to me, and I actually got mad at him a couple times, yelled at him, and told him how it really is. I don't know if you comment on that.
Well, he is much more calm there. It wasn't he, than he is on radio. Do you see him more calm during this?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, there's a different perspective. In public eye, he feels like he has to be out of control to keep the ratings up, to keep attention. Sometimes he gets rattled up and he forgets what he's even talking about sometimes. But in underground, yes, we can't go into full detail. But yes, there is so much more there. That is a fascinating topic. But he is there to wake up the human race, yes. But he is sometimes misdirecting it to a certain degree because, yes, he gets lost in his own words.
Yeah, that's why I was yelling at him.
Yes. But he's a good person. Yes.
Yeah. Then my final question, real quick: how long till I can start flying ships again? Because I really miss flying ships.
You do. You just don't remember. There's a reason why they keep that away from you, because they want you to concentrate on your healing here. You are doing much of that. They want you to concentrate on your 3D life more as you go through this healing process. Does that make sense?
Yes. I don't think there's any more questions in the room. Let me check YouTube.
I have a quick question, if that's
okay. Go ahead.
I was just wondering if there's any messages for me.
I'm glad you asked. One moment. We see with you there's much struggle within. You are connecting to many of your aspects at this time. Sometimes you don't know what to believe because there's too much going on. Too much being said verbally, but too much going on the spirit realm also, where you get confused on what is going on, what to believe. The message from Spirit is to follow your heart. Where do you feel the most love? That is where the truth lies. Where do you feel where love is? Where the love is, that's where the truth is. But sometimes the mind does get in the way. Sometimes you have to let the mind take a break. Let love within, this goes for everyone. If you truly want to know the truth of anything, this is a look within. One moment, there's another message. One moment. One moment. There are relations with a female figure that will not be named, where sometimes there is communication issues. The guys are saying for you to not hold everything back. Say it with love, whatever it is that's on your mind, because sometimes you're not always expressing your true feelings of gratitude, love. Sometimes you hold so much back. But you do have good in you. You're just not always expressing yourself always. So that is all I have for you.
Thank you.
Okay, SHA, you're next.
Thank you, Joe. Just want to know how's my not just chakra cleansing, but whole emotional chakra and the body cleansing goes. Towards the percentage wise, how much left should I keep doing for my cleansing?
At this time, you're at 50%. Actually, Your crown chakra is at 70% at this time. The rest of you is around 50. So there are different percentage points, but you are connecting. Realize you're connecting too much to many things. You realize this is obvious, but all the information is not coming through clearly as it could. But you are on. It will take time for that to fully make sense.
I see. My last one is, do I have any messages from my guides? Thank you.
You realize the work that you are at is sometimes overbearing, sometimes like, why am I even here? What's the whole point of all of this? So what they say is to continue looking for something else to make yourself happy, because you're not fully happy where you are. They want for you to be happy is for you to connect to everything you wish to connect to. So they are saying they're giving you a shout out. It's okay to look around more and consider other possibilities out. More see your talents and who you are, because you're not always getting the respect that you deserve. That is the message.
Okay, thank you so much. I'll pass on the mic. Thanks, Joe. Yeah.
Okay, YouTube questions. Kathleen Springs. They want to know, I keep getting the message, I'm not healed. What does that actually mean, and are there any other messages for me?
You are not healed is parts of you are holding on to the past. Past lifetimes, past words from other people. To cleanse all this, to call in the angels to cleanse your energy field. You will understand this over time. Michael is usually the one that's been called recently, but you could call it any angel you feel like to give you more answers. They're giving. As for messages, nothing at this time.
Okay, next question is from Brady Thomason. Never mind. No, okay, yeah. No, never mind. That's wrong one. Okay, next question is from Mr. Christian. I don't know if I read this already, but they want to know, do they have any messages from their guides?
Just follow your heart, follow your path. Continue as you are. One moment. There is change coming for you at this time. You will understand it. We can't go into details. There is a shift coming for you at this time. You will understand it. A change of lifestyle to some degree. At least that's what I am receiving. That is all.
Okay, next question is from the tree. They want to know, will I ever meet a female tree?
Yes, but lower your expectations. Not to say that sometimes the way you're looking at things is a little bit commercial, if that makes any sense to you, but there is part of you that is doing this. I'm not sure what you're looking for, but there is a person, but you have to look within first, but this other person will come through, but I will leave it at that. I think you would understand what I'm talking about.
Okay. Cynthia is next. She wants to know, or they want to know, any messages about my health or any other messages?
No message about health. Messages. Your chakras need much cleansing at this time. I believe you're already aware of this. Give yourself time. Your chakras are not fully aligned at this time.
Okay, and they also want to know, are there any messages from my aunt and mother?
Only that they both send you love. They are with you always. They don't always make themselves known in your reality. And that is all. I must be going. Blessings. do have messages, but not at this time in this format. But there are messages for your humankind over time. Blessings to you. I'm Nathaniel. Love and light to all of you. Well, greetings all.
Welcome back.
That's right, I forgot to do a blessing before we began. That's alright. You know, I've done enough talking as it is tonight. So, thank you all for being here. Next webinar is on Tuesday night. So, blessings all, and much love, and take care. Good night.